Go. We're here. We're back.
Hey.
Toy Federation.
What's going on?
Greer, South Carolina. Travis, Andy.
What's happening?
Ryan.
I'm here. We're going to have...
I'm going to need you to come in on Sunday.
Cinco Man.
Cinco Man.
Eggs. The wonderful fruit.
Well.
There was a topic that somebody asked. We're going to try to answer what people want to know in the comments.
That's right.
Where'd you get your watch, Travis?
Oh, yeah.
I have a calculator watch.
Tell us about that watch.
Does it transform?
It does not transform. Someone did ask that. It is a regular Casio watch. I always wanted one as a kid, and I couldn't afford one because they were expensive in the 80s. And I walked into Walmart one day.
How many years ago?
I don't know,
A lot.
10, maybe. I think I've been wearing one for a long time. I've gone through so many straps. Just,
I told you I had a Pac-Man watch.
Yeah.
But I had a watch, too. Timex, I think.
Timex.
I had a digital one. As a kid, I had a regular with the arms move. Your traditional
Analog? Is that analog?
dialogue,
Number log?
star log.
Dial face, dial time.
Your
I don't know.
original watch
Yes.
with moving hands. Then the digital age happened.
And now people can't tell time.
Well, because their phone does it.
Yeah.
Right?
Just like Travis uses his calculator on his phone, not his watch.
He cheats.
Yeah. I just wanted it. I don't actually calculate on this.
But
I
have
don't
you?
need to. Yes, I have. When I left my phone somewhere and I'm like, I need to add this, and I couldn't do it.
What's his trade worth?
Right? Divide. Crap.
Divide.
I got to back up.
Multiply.
I can still do trades when the phone companies go down.
Well, even if there's no phone signal, a calculator still works.
Eh?
You just can't make a call.
Negative, it's just connected to the network. That's how they keep track of you. So eventually it'll stop working.
They keep track of you anyway.
That's true.
They know. They're listening.
They are right now.
They are. So yeah, I mean, you say anything off the wall, you just like...
Hey, there's an ad for that then. Next time you log into Google.
5-minute conversation about hat racks, then all of a sudden your phone starts telling you, like, you can get hat racks here at Home Depot, at Lowe's,
Because in order to make the phone work, you have to accept a 500-page thing, which gives them the permission to do all that.
Right.
Do you accept the cookies?
I agree to allow you to spy on me so that I can
So then they sell all the data.
download widgets.
That's. I don't know if I explained that. That's like the number one reason why your televisions are so cheap now and not $5,000.
Yeah.
Every button, the Netflix pays for the Netflix button. Prime pays for the Prime button. Disney pays for the Disney button. All the preloaded apps on your TV are paid by all those people, and that's why you get a 60-inch TV for $200 at Walmart.
Yep.
Wasn't there something to, like, just producing old televisions just cost so much more because of the whole vacuum tube thing? Is that part of it too, or no?
Well, I mean, I remember when there was like a plasma. It was like $10,000, and it was like,
The floor model.
It used actual plasma energy.
I still have in the bedroom. It's like a Sony Vega or Trinity. Supposedly, it's like the ultimate TV if you're going to do Nintendo gaming now. It's probably weighs 500 pounds in the bedroom.
That's like remember the TVs that were in the floor cabinets?
Oh, yeah.
Like 600 pounds.
Yeah, you could wang your shin on it and break your leg.
Wang your shin?
Yeah. Could just destroy your leg.
It's like catching
walking
a
by.
door jam in the middle of the night.
Everybody Wang Chung.
Wing chun.
It would have sculptural additives on the side.
Like little brass handles.
Like
for no
fake drawers.
Yeah.
Get your fake drawers here. Fake drawers.
Middle of the night, walk by it, tear your foot up on it.
And then it had that like fake speaker on the front with like the sliding.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like burlap or something behind it.
Well, see, I thought the speakers weren't working. Speakers in the back, sir. Well, what is this? Decoration.
I like those old cat. My dad has one in the warehouse. It's the,
He does.
He probably has more than one.
Yeah,
but it's got the record player in the middle.
Yep.
Yep.
My grandparents had one of those.
That's cool. I want to get one of those.
I think it had a tape deck in it too, or an 8-track or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I told you I have an old Blaupunkt home stereo.
Blaupunkt.
But it was like their venture into home stereo and then didn't
Didn't go anywhere.
Didn't go anywhere, but my dad has like pallets of them.
Yeah.
So he gave me one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It was powerful. Very 80s looking.
So what was some of the other
Oh, well,
questions?
somebody asked something about the problems with pre-orders coming in at inopportune times and having to cancel because you could be in a financial predicament that prevented you from getting it the moment it hit or something. And how does that affect you from a business standpoint, where he was coming from a customer standpoint? And I think doing this long enough, I stopped pre-selling anything in the store.
That'd be impossible.
Because, well, I used to be an online shop.
Right.
And I stopped pre-selling just because dates would get pushed back. It just became an inconvenience. And and a lot of stores do it, and more power to them. When I was, it just, and then something new would come out, and then they'd want to cancel something that you already committed to, and then you're tracking them down for updated billing information, or you already committed.
You're stuck with it because they wanted something else.
It's like, I ordered the T800, and then you waited 9 months, and I was nice and didn't take deposits. But, this is 20 years ago. And then I'm like, Hot Toys announces battle damage T800 maybe a month before the release date of the first one. And then it's like, well, I don't want the one I pre-ordered from you. I want the new one. And then you're like, but I already ordered the other one for you. And then I didn't take a deposit, which is on me because I was being nice. And then you're stuck with inventory they don't want because they're always, it's like with the Hot Toys. The guy bought the Mark II, I think, or...
Oh, yeah, the other day.
Yeah.
You might not have been
you
here.
weren't here. It was Monday.
Guy bought Iron Man Mark II. He left, and then he came back, and he's like, can I return this? And I was like, well, normally we don't, but you just literally bought it. So that's fine. And he goes, I thought it was die cast.
Not for what?
And I was
Not
like,
for that
not for
price.
150.
and I go, you didn't get a $150 Hot Toy.
Yeah.
Die cast. This doesn't exist. I go, that's why it was 150. And then he's just like, this was his first experience with Hot Toys, so he didn't know. So, all the Iron Mans came out non-die cast, just like RoboCop came out non-die cast, and then years could go by, and then Iron Man Mark 1 version 2.0 and then to not get in trouble, I order the stuff that I order, but I don't pre-sell any of it. But I always order enough, so I always tell people when we post it, there's going to be plenty, so not to worry. But, you have to pay attention. Like, I can't call you when it comes in.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because
Impossible.
we have thousands of customers now.
Well, the thing is, it's just, be active.
Yeah.
Because we can't remember what everybody wants at all times. Because you may be super hyper focused on Transformers, but that's all you care about. But there's a million other lines that somebody else cares about that you don't. So we would have to care about all of the lines and remember everybody who has interest in all the lines. And then do you call them in order of them telling you to call me?
First right of refusal.
So we just say we order a lot, and when the items come in, we post it, and then you're more than welcome to call the shop and say, hey, I can't get in today, but could you set one aside till tomorrow? And we gladly do that.
24 hours.
So it's not like we're gonna run out unless you wait a month, or 2 weeks, or.
Well, I mean, also it depends on, I guess, kind of what it is, because we have blown through new product pretty quick, depending on what it was.
Yeah.
But the issue, the customer experience that brought up this question was, he pre-ordered something, and then let's say something happened to where financially it wasn't the best time to take that pre-order, so then it lapsed, or he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Shops do that too. So, shop A, B, C, D, and E all order a case, 6 pieces, 2 cases, and then the bill comes due, and they're trying to run your card, and they get declines. They're still gonna try forever. If it's a dud, and they can't move it to everybody,
All right.
they're going to hold you to, you're taking that inventory.
You're taking those Eternals.
Right. They're, but then there's some people, even if it's a hot item and they've committed, there's a time frame, and a lot of that might have to do with the relationship and how long they've been in account and their buying volume, and that they may not. I've been in this situation. Like, I've had my reps, like, I just don't have the money to cover this invoice, and I need another week, or I need another 2 weeks, or could we break it down? You know, if I have 3 cases, can you ship me 1 case? And a lot of times they'll work with you, and then there's times where it's just like months could go by, and I was like, I don't have any money.
Right.
Yeah.
So then there's times now where, let's say, and I'm just making up a number, like I got 12 pieces of a unit, and we burned through all of them, and I underordered, or it turned into a hit that I didn't know, and you call your rep and you're like, can I get any more? And usually it's no, but a lot of times if there's a guy who can't pay his bill and they've given him long enough,
Oh, yeah.
Like another vendor, right?
they can
Pull from.
pull that inventory because the guy's not paying, and we have somebody willing to pay. And then, so I've gotten other people's inventory.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing about pre-orders too is I know you've pre-ordered Legends, as have I.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it'll, ship in August or whatever. Well, money comes out in June.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Like, you were,
You're at the doctor's office.
I don't know if it was
The doctor comes in. He's
Right.
like, "Sir, your blood is sick, and you need this special medicine. It's going to take all your money."
right.
of course.
And you're like, "Okay, oh my God, I got to cancel my pre-orders. I can't get this medicine."
Well, what was it right after? Was it after COVID or something? There was a time, and I thought it was after COVID, where everything was like everything seemed to hit all at once.
Yeah.
There were shipments every which way. It was like I can't, like, it was like getting difficult to handle because it was just
Nonstop.
stuff that was slated for October was coming in July or June.
Yeah.
Like, it was just everything hit at once, and it was like somebody's trying to make their numbers, or they were just pumping numbers for.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it was Hasbro. Like, it just all hit.
That sounds right.
Like, ridiculously hit. And then we're just like, somebody's needing to boost some numbers for some quarterly report or something.
all of our blood is sick.
Got to make that commission. Speed that order up by about a year.
But I mean, especially with that time, everything was kind of volatile. So they were worried. So that
Right.
yes, they're gonna push
What was
it
the
on,
unique
on you.
Well, they were worried and they weren't, because the free money came and,
Wasn't free.
well, you know what I mean.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. There was that was a weird time to be. That'll go down in the annals of collecting history,
Yeah.
where everything drastically got inflated because nobody had any couldn't do anything but watch.
Age of Apocalypse wave.
They just bought toys nonstop, Pokemon, sports cards,
Right.
comics,
Right.
and shot everything through the roof, and
Yeah.
had all this expendable income.
Graded Deadpool rookie cards.
Oh yeah, Luke Skywalker rookie card,
Rookie. That's a heater.
right?
So, yeah, card guys got in on the action figure game for a while, but they used the same terminology. And
Yeah. I think we
we'd
talked
get,
about that.
We'd get calls about it. It's so funny sounding.
The guys would come in here and just look around and go, so what are the heaters?
What are the heaters?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know nothing about what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You're just wanting my opinion is what's hot.
I bet this makes money. I can do it.
And didn't they do something? I don't even know if it's still around, but I thought it was where, like, you pick a Grail item, and then you could all own like
Like
yeah.
10% of it.
Yeah.
or not even.
It's like the worst idea.
Yeah. Like,
Is that still a thing? Did they do it?
I know they did it with
Remember there was some
sports cards. and
Cobra
stuff.
Yeah.
Commander that was like a 90 grade.
Yeah.
It exists.
They did it with like a Jordan rookie card.
They do it with all the.
But did it already collapse, or is that still a thing?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I heard recently.
So you could have $5 and you put it in, and you have 0.0001% of Cobra Commander graded 90.
Yeah.
You own this word bubble and a copy of Amazing Fantasy 15.
So when do you did? I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
It's-
know.
nah,
How do you get your 0.0001% out of it? Like,
Need
do
my
you say
residuals.
you demand it sell, or does a majority of the shareholders have to determine to sell?
It's the fancy way of saying you invested in an item, I guess.
I mean, I know if it's Bitcoin, you can't afford to buy one share because
Yeah.
it's so high.
Yeah.
But I guess if you, I don't know. That happened around that time too.
Yeah.
Mining Bitcoin.
Oh, that's
Speaking of which, are we going to get into NFTs?
are we getting into what?
NFTs.
No.
We're gonna start
I
selling
still
digital
don't-
action figures.
Digital toys.
Digital action.
Didn't NECA do that?
Yeah.
You get and they'll store it for you in their virtual
And their
vault.
They did it
Yeah.
with cards too.
Yeah.
How does
Virtual
that even
cards.
make sense?
Dumb.
A virtual, I could just store all your money in my virtual. Like what? Like what do you? Give me money,
For nothing.
and I will hand you an imaginary item that I will store for you in my imaginary vault.
You know, people bought it though.
But,
Oh, yeah.
But I think didn't they ultimately allow you? Like they could send you the item.
Yeah.
So I think you still owned something. So it wasn't, but it just, it's just like when Topps did a trading card game on my phone and it was Star Wars. And, you know, I like Star Wars. So I
Really?
started it, and every day you could open a pack and then you're getting cards. And then you got, like, I got autograph card.
Got a heater.
So I have a virtual autograph card.
Of Wampa.
It was signed virtually.
It's virtually signed.
Was it signed
And
wet?
it's only on my phone. But I guess I could trade it to somebody else's phone. But the problem is, I forgot my login and I can't get back in.
Oh no.
And I
It's gone.
It's out there somewhere. I should have wrote the password down.
yeah, but you would think you hit the email. Like I don't think I registered an account, so I don't have like an email to hit forgot password. Like I was playing free.
Yeah, as a guest.
Maybe there's a tone on your phone that makes you forget passwords that those companies invest in. So keep your money.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Got all my
you forget your,
virtual.
forget your password.
I
You
forgot
like
my
you know,
password.
3 times you type in your password. That's not it. Got to reset password. Change it, and then it's like can't use a previous password. Like
Is this a new phone?
But that
I
could've
just
been-
typed it in.
Yeah, but that I think you can't use one of your previous. It could have been the
Previous.
password before the last password.
God. None of that sounds fun.
And do you get the
at
thing
all.
saying your passwords are compromised or been revealed in some data?
Oh, yeah.
I get
am,
that all the
everyone.
time.
I am a human.
Yeah.
Right. Check the box.
Yeah.
Click the pictures.
Yeah.
Whatever.
How many stop signs do you see? There's one.
Yeah.
This is a pet
You
peeve.
missed the edge in this box.
It was
I wa-
behind the bus.
I watch some of these true crime podcast type YouTube things when I fall asleep, and all of a sudden, all of them are AI narrated, and
Oh
it
my
is
God.
so freaking annoying. Like, how hard is it for a dude to just talk the story, but he just feeds it to the thing, and because they you know,
Yeah.
some of them sound good, but then they get these hiccups.
Yeah.
Especially there's certain words that they just can't. Like one was on like the John Benet Ramsey thing or whatever. No, not
Yeah.
that one. It was what was the Madeleine McCann case?
Yeah.
This doctor couple in the UK, and they go to Prior to Luz or something.
Yeah.
So that tripped the AI up. It could not get that word right. So I was like, because it's sounding fine. I was like, Jesus, AI. And then I saw an article. It says the CEO of Netflix says AI is going to make movies cheaper and better than humans. So then maybe you can get an AI CEO and it'll be better than him. And then it's like nobody's going to have a job.
I just feel like it's going to lead to brain damage.
Oh, it's going to lead to Skynet. We talked about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like it's just, but it's just like there was, so back to the true crime thing. There was this case and the attorneys used AI for their legal briefs or whatever,
Oh my god!
and the judge, and the AI will make crap up.
So it was like defend my client. Yeah.
So it cited cases that weren't real. Like it just generated a good response. And so then
the people believe it.
well, the judge didn't. And so they admonished, like, and it was like, so everybody's just cheating.
Oh my god!
Where they like, wipe that AI testimony.
Well,
Two bowls of split plea.
Split plea.
Can I split my pleas? Please. That's in Strange Brew. Split plea.
that's just why do we even have a legal system if we're just going to use AI now? 'Cause the whole point, you go to law school, you learn the laws, you research.
Kids are doing their homework. The AI's doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're writing their papers. And I don't even, it's like there's, I don't know. There's no guardrails on any of this. And it's just, and I don't even know how to believe.
Dummying of everyone.
Like I'm watching videos with Arnold and the Predator singing to Why Can't We Be Friends?
Yeah.
So at some point, you could show somebody in a compromising position and then throw it out there, and then it's like can ruin somebody's life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you have to defend yourself that wasn't real. Like I don't even
Right, because we'll ask AI,
or everybody's just going
is
to
this real? And AI will be like, yeah, I think that's legit, bro. Like, and then-
Bro.
But I mean, AI can make anything.
yeah.
They can.
And they got the hands down right now because before in the beginning it couldn't do fingers, and that doesn't seem because it
Was the thumbnail on the wrong side?
no, that'd be that got me going. So
You ever run across? There were people that were trying to make AI art. This was a few years ago, and they kept getting this like black-eyed character that kept recurring. With different.
I think I heard
people.
about this.
And they named it. I think it was Loeb, and it was showing up in horror type artwork.
Said they make
That's
it into a
cool.
horror movie yet?
It will, and it'll be written by AI.
Lisa and starring Lisa Loeb.
Lisa Loeb. It's either Loeb or Loab or Loeb.
Well, I think I've already watched a couple horror movies that are super smart homes where the home kills them.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's fine.
Right.
That's fine.
AI, and then you got the Megan doll.
I don't want anything in my home talking to me that's not a person.
Yeah, I don't use
Sometimes
it.
you don't want that either.
But then we're just old and we'll die, and that'll be the way it is.
That's true.
Yeah, and then
That's
everyone
true.
won't know any better.
Yeah.
Destruction of the world.
Physical book? What?
I'm not dirtying my hands
I
on
just
paper.
implant the whole novel into my brain.
Yeah.
Isn't there something where there's like you can log in on it or something? I don't know. You go online, you find this program, and it's AI, and it'll just be your friend.
Well, that's what we talked about
Yeah,
before.
right.
Mattel wants to do with Barbie.
Right, but doesn't that already kind of exist? Like, but for adults,
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be like Demolition Man.
With the seashells?
That too,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like when
Doesn't
they
know how to use the
bring
seashell.
back Phoenix. And
Simon Phoenix,
and like he has all these martial arts guns
right,
implanted
They
in his brain.
Bring back John Spartan, and
Well-
he said, "Master knitter."
Well,
Exactly.
The Matrix, he does all the downloads too.
Yeah, I know kung fu. Whoa.
But yeah, that's what it's heading towards.
I mean, you just
That's
need,
lame.
well, there's the one thing, right? The phone like you can. I mean, I know there's cool advantages. Like you're in a foreign country, you don't know the language, and as they talk, your phone interprets it. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Otherwise, I got to learn a whole language, which I'm not going to do if I'm visiting something like one time. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, to just, I don't know. I like physical.
But that also takes out the whole skill of making a friend or hiring someone to interpret for you.
Well, but then,
You know.
yeah, it's all, but nobody knows how to do a lot of things anymore.
That's true.
But nobody's handy.
Yeah.
It's,
Let's call somebody. They know how to do it.
And then they $1,000 I got to put in to sink in.
Right.
You're like, really? Oh,
Yeah.
We got to check our phones on how to do it. AI's telling us it's
hold on.
$1,000.
I'm gonna watch this YouTube video on how to repair a sink. $1,000.
All right.
Wait, the pipe goes under. I should have known that.
I mean, I had to turn the water off
I
first.
hooked the pipe all the way to the nozzle.
I had to replace the toilet thing, and I couldn't get the water off, so I had to run it into a bucket. Like, cause then I don't know. It's a whole nother story. I fixed it. Did a sump pump in the basement.
Yeah.
That was easy. So then another question that was brought to our attention was Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Star Treks.
Or as some people will
Star Worlds.
say, Star Trek.
Star Treks. Star Worlds.
And why Star Wars has a lot more value than Star Trek. But there are some Star Wars that equals Star Trek.
Oh,
in
yeah,
value.
definitely. So that's the thing is that they just made a lot more Star Wars. That's one thing. There hasn't been as much Star Trek.
Well, yeah, I don't... My default answer would be one was a different generation.
Yeah.
So Star Trek was clearly first.
Mm-hmm.
But I also, and I could be wrong, thought Star Trek didn't do well out of the gate. It was
every other movie, right?
No. A TV show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, yeah.
Like, it had its second life in reruns
Mm-hmm.
and revital. Like it kicked butt later.
Yeah.
And they'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I know there's something to what I'm saying to where, it happened, it ended, and then when it went in reruns, it blew up, because that's when I remember watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Star Wars happened, and now we're doing a movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a different concentration as well. Where
And the first movie was, in my opinion, horrible. Horrible.
it's great to take a nap too.
I watched the holiday special over the first Star Trek movie.
Man.
I still do not think I've finished it without falling asleep. It's that slow. It's just like watching a spaceship go through. Like, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they say every even movie.
Even movie.
Yeah.
Because then the Wrath of Khan was just... Like,
That was great.
that's like Empire Strikes Back to me. It's
Right,
like
right.
so good.
Yeah.
And then 3 sucked.
Yeah.
And then 4 was really good.
Yeah.
So, and funny. 4 was Spock, and they're just funny.
I mean, I think part of it was that Star Wars had a focus on action adventure. Like, honestly,
More interesting.
you could take the base of the story and put it in a Western or something like Indiana Jones or even a horror movie, with the whole family dynamic, and it would work. Star Trek it's people at work.
Yeah.
They was at their job, and they're dealing with other people from other places. Now, granted, it's got a lot to it that is good, but like it.
Oh yeah, there's the classic episodes. There's like
Yeah, they're so good.
there's 5 or 6 that like are gonna probably be in any Trekkie's top 10.
Right. But
Piece of the action was great with the mob.
yeah.
Shatner's like, hey, it's like with the Tommy guns and then I forget the one. There's a Mock Time's a really good one.
What was the city on the edge of? What was the? It's
There's
like
the one where they're Nazis is good.
Spock's
Spock's got to hide his ears, but like he's like an SS guy.
Yeah.
The one with Gorn, the lizard guy, is
Yeah.
awesome.
Tribbles.
Trouble with Troubles, awesome. That's the guy, and he's selling them, and they multiply.
I remember seeing that and not caring for that. I'm like, it's fluff. What are you scared of? Like,
But you got to remember, they were short hit and runs,
yeah.
and the extent to action figures were Migos.
Yeah. Which they redid, and they redid,
So
and they
redid.
redid.
Star Wars created that scale of action figure.
Yep.
And
That guy's big old sausage figure.
right, like he says in the
Yeah.
Toys That Made Us. So and he cut the tip of his sock off, and that was the Jawa.
Well, he passed on Star Wars, right?
Mego did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
Mego did.
he denies he did. But the Hasbro guy says he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oops.
Well, who knew?
but so, and I think Star Wars was the first movie to really, you know, the only merchandise you had would have been a puzzle or a frisbee or a T-shirt iron on or
Yeah.
like there was no action figures, and then boom, so I mean when you come out of the gate originating a thing that doesn't exist and give you play ships and or action you know, play sets and vehicles and
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean if you think of Star Trek action figures, there's Mego and there's 90s Playmates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened in the 70s and 80s?
Well, there was Galoob. They made some in the
But that was next generation figures.
right. What was the ones that Paramount had?
This is the command center of the USS Enterprise from the Star Trek collection. Assembly required.
Hey, look, there's Captain Kirk and Commander Decker and Officer Ilea.
There's also the Vulcan shuttle with docking port. You can put in Scotty and Spock and Dr. McCoy. Bridge, shuttle, and action figures each sold separately.
Wow, the crew goes back and forth.
Vulcan shuttle, USS Enterprise bridge, and figures all sold separately by Mego.
The little
Oh,
three
right.
3/4.
Yeah,
They were really not so great.
yeah,
And
but it was so few.
yeah. You only got like 3 or 4.
And there was
guys
like
or
these
something.
weird statues for undiscovered or was it no, was it wasn't 3. It might have been 5.
Yeah.
They just there wasn't anything.
Yeah.
It's like they had movies in the 80s. Where was the stuff?
Product.
Well, the other thing is
It's all, yeah. So
They-
you lost.
they limited, especially early on, just a few guys. Whereas Star Wars,
It's a
out of the gate,
universe.
it was wave upon wave upon wave. You know,
I mean, it was a whole 30-foot aisle
right?
at any toy store.
Over 100 figures, and the movies were
And
bang up.
Star
success.
Trek might have
Yeah.
done model kits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
or a helmet with a light on top.
but then the argument would be there's all this current Star Trek films and TV shows and cartoons but I don't see any product.
No. And
And the guys who are watch 60s Star Trek probably either I don't know what their opinion is because it seems like there's just not a whole lot of people who come into the shop looking for Star Trek.
No.
well, the other thing is Playmates. They almost killed the product as well because like it was, they made so much of it because now, as we've seen people trade it in, they kept it on card for years because they expected it to be collectible. But Next Generation's dead and gone. They
Well,
didn't
I
keep
mean,
it
that was
going, and they I guess they
literally-
couldn't. But
That was the only time that I think Star Trek was at the level Star Wars was, let's say in the 80s,
Man.
was
That's a
was
bold
Playmates in Next Generation because you got endless
Yeah.
amounts of figures.
Well, what was the one Star Trek figure that was like a con or something exclusive and it pissed everyone off?
so this is a 3-pack 1701.
No, but
Wasn't-
yeah, but it was. I thought more than it wasn't just a 3-pack.
It was okay.
But I remember it was like one figure. Like that's the only time they did.
Well, I
it,
thought
right.
I thought all of them were going to be in that production number.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was 1701 or because I have one of them.
Right.
And I ended up getting one, and it was I don't know if it was a Picard or,
There was a Picard in there.
Right.
and I got
I
it
thought it-
graded just because I was like,
Why not?
there's only
Yeah. I only
And-
did 1701, but then, yeah, but that was the whole thing.
It set off like the fan base.
Yeah, because they're like, we want this, we can't get this.
well the completion is so. You just took a phone call today.
Yeah.
A guy
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to sell us his entire classified collection because he tried to get the Cold Slither Comic Con set
Yeah.
and he couldn't
Sold out instantly.
Sold out.
because I was there at noon
Yeah.
trying to get it.
You just log in and it's gone.
It was gone.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I'm just tired of this happening.
Yeah.
So I understand exclusivity, but I mean,
Well, but he was already the guy. I don't. What he was saying. He's already in. What's the club? Is it?
Well, the Hasbro?
The Pulse.
Yeah, he's already paying his dues on that, which you are.
Yeah, I was.
But he's like, what am I paying my dues if I can't even get this item? Like, that's the whole point.
I saw a post by a guy who was at Comic-Con, and he's like, and I'm paraphrasing, everybody moaning at home, the argument would be, well, spend the money and go to the show and stop complaining. And he goes, we're at the show, we can't get it.
Yeah.
So we spent the money and we still can't get it.
Yeah, it becomes the club within the club
So
within
it's
the
like-
club.
But that's like so short-sighted on Hasbro's part.
Yeah.
Like something that's never been made in a figure. Awesome episode, big following,
Yeah.
and you take a crap on it.
Yeah.
I still say Andy just told me on the box set there's a picture of Gem.
Yeah, there's a little Gem poster like on the front door because it's set up like an old
And
theater or something.
I created the Gem and Cold Slither idea for my comic. Sorry.
Hasbro just stole it. Should sue.
G.I. Joe issue 212, I think.
They stole Clem.
G.I. Gem.
It was well, neither of them are my ideas.
Right,
but
right,
yeah, I created the cover for the Joe Con in 2015,
Like singing a duet. Clem is our name.
and here we are, 10 years later. It's like a thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
So that was cool, but yeah, you can't. I tried to get the Jaws thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the CAPTCHA. This is the stupidest CAPTCHA I've ever seen.
3 times in a row, right?
But so you're on your phone, the image for the CAPTCHA's, I don't know, an inch by
Oh yeah, it's
a 2-inch square. And then they have to put the 6 boxes for you to interact with within the 2 by 2-inch square. And in the top right corner of this square is an item which I think looks like a head of lettuce. I'm not sure.
it was a dog.
Was it a dog?
I don't know. Mine was different.
Because then it said, click the items that weigh less than this.
Oh my God.
So then I was like, there was motorcycles and pens. So I was like, a pen weighs less than a head of lettuce. So I have to hit the pen, all the pens, and then hit next. Then the screen repopulates with more pens and motorcycles.
Yep.
I do it again, next. Pens and motorcycles. I do it a third time, next. Then it starts over again. And it's the same. So I do it 6 times. Now now they know I'm a human.
Yeah.
And then I hit next and I'm in the queue.
No robot would do this 6 times.
And now I'm in a queue for 15 minutes, and by the
That's
time I
nuts.
exit the queue, item is sold out.
Of course.
I had to click on 4-legged animals.
So what you're telling me is that they have incorporated AI in this program to fight other AI,
I guess
but it's really just the
Why?
AI is a sadist.
it's the bots.
Why not? If Hasbro doesn't want, or Mattel or whoever doesn't want to make, overcommit and then get left holding the bag because there isn't enough to make.
HasLab it.
Like if I'm a premium member, so I'm paying a membership, I would not mind paying in advance to guarantee that I would get said exclusive.
Yeah.
So if you have a window before you have to submit numbers to the factory, we hit all our members and see how many of exclusive, the Star Wars piece or the, all the various things, and you can check them all, and then you just pay for them.
Yeah.
But then the argument would be, well, what if I don't have the money 6 months in advance? Well, but that's life. There's a lot of things
Right.
you can't.
My blood is sick.
Like,
Well, how many HasLabs?
I want a
you can't
Corvette,
get?
but you can't afford one, so then you don't get one. But the guys who can get
Right.
one, or you want 5 HasLabs or 2 HasLabs or 1 HasLab, or. But it
Well, chances are they'll probably run it again on a retro card, anyways.
I don't know.
They wouldn't do that.
I mean, how many?
But what is that Krang or what is the Kang? Is there some deluxe Kang?
Oh yeah.
Was that an exclusive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Eh,
because Kang was supposed to be the big bad in the MCU,
Right.
which means they mimic it with the comic figures. They're like, we'll put the movie one out, and here's the comic one, And they're like, well, it's just going to be the next big bad, so we're going to mimic it with this deluxe Kang. And then the guy got in trouble, and now Kang's not
They
the
didn't
big
learn
bad
from
anymore.
I think
having
there's
Kang in Secret Wars, I guess.
It's the Mattel one, the one that showed up
Everywhere.
20 years on the ToysRUs.com site because they found a crate
You
somewhere.
go to the dentist, it's at the dentist office for sale.
Oh yeah,
Everywhere.
you sweep hard enough, one will just show up.
Right? Fall out of the tree like acorns.
If you went to a shop and they had a card of Secret Wars, it was Kang.
Yeah. What do you mean you have Hobgoblin but you don't have Kang?
I don't know, man. Hasbro might get a lot of backlash on this one.
Well, we're only
I-
saying things people are telling us, right?
But they every year
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
they sell out and
Right.
but I mean then people buy bots. I don't even understand how that. How do you even do
ain't getting
that?
into that. No.
I don't know.
But that's a thing.
Yeah.
It happens with sneakers. It happens
Yeah.
with everything. And there's a guy in here. He does sneakers, and he goes, "Oh, I have a bot." Mm-hmm. It's like, where do you go to buy a bot? Like, how does that? I don't even understand that.
Thank God we don't do online because that guy would be botting us.
All right.
Oh, when you have online, and I haven't been online since 06 or 07 with my business. It's kind of, but everybody's looking every which way to scam you,
Yeah.
every which way, and then, yeah, and then and then they can, if you don't follow every letter
Yeah.
and dot every I, they'll scam you and do chargebacks on you.
Yeah.
So it's and then you have to pay for all that, and then it's there's a lot of nightmares that people don't realize if you pursue the online avenue. And then people try to, on the contact us forms, they'll try to insert stuff, and they try to overload your server to show you, what is it, a DNS attack, or I forget what it is. We had people try to do that to us, because then your competitors, like if you have an online business and I have one and I don't like you,
Yeah.
and Andy's good with computers, I can hire him to screw your site up.
Yeah. Is it
DDoS or something?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
and
DDoS
then,
attack.
so then a lot of these sites would, especially if you have an older site and then you had like a contact us form. Well, that box is a blur for you to enter code and data.
Yep.
And then crap starts happening. But I'm so far removed from that now. I just know that there was a lot of issues, because in the beginning it was like, oh, I'm going to ship everywhere.
Now we
Because all
ship
that
nowhere.
that was going to be my ace in the hole.
Yeah.
All these online guys weren't, because this is early 2000s. They didn't ship international.
Yeah.
I'm going to ship international. I'm going to get all that business that they're not getting. And I was like, there's a reason they didn't, because they're all scamming you. And not that there's not a lot of legit.
My friend.
40 USD.
Not a lot of legit. Oh, and then they would send you fake money orders
Yeah.
that look real. And then you would like, oh, crap. And then they'll say, oh, I sent you a little extra. If you didn't mind sending the difference back, I messed up.
Oh, okay.
So now they get
Yeah.
right. Like if you're stupid,
Yeah.
it's like, well, geez, it was $350. Sent me a $500 money order. And it's like, well, I'll write you a check for, like. I didn't fall for it,
Yeah.
but then I was like, man, I really needed money one point. And I was like, what if I cash this? I get a temporary loan until they catch it, and the account goes negative. And I was like, but I could use I was like broke. But I was like, but they're, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's too good to be true, it is. So
It
don't.
usually is, right?
Well, I'm really hoping this bridge I just bought online is going to work out. You guys buying bridges?
Only if there's trolls under them.
That was like one of the first scams. Like one of the big waves of immigration here in the United States was like, you came from Ireland or you came from Germany or whatever. Somebody come up like, hey man,
I got this bridge.
I got this bridge. I can't afford it on my own, but I can have we can share the title.
Yeah.
You just give me just like whatever money you got, and we'll own this bridge, and we can charge a tax and a fee. And
How do you make money with the bridge?
well, if you made it a toll bridge, but the whole point
It
is
tolls and when they in the 1800s.
No, that's
like-
the thing. They didn't.
Like medieval.
So you're gonna
you
create.
couldn't own a bridge.
All right.
Yeah.
So but they'd make you think that you could. They get
Right.
all your money.
They got it. Yeah.
sell you some oceanfront property in Nebraska.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Timeshare.
Timeshare.
That's a whole nother thing. I hear that guy's ad
That's
all the time.
That's a scam too.
I hear the commercial for the guy telling you how to get out of the timeshares.
That's probably another scam.
Yeah.
It's just each thing, each step.
It's its own
is a
level.
scam.
How many people are listening that probably got a free trip to Disney? But I had to go listen to this seminar.
Yeah, you just gotta come and listen about this
Yeah.
selling these condos.
I did that.
There it is.
Well, I'm sure because it's like you get you get free hotel. You just have to do this like hour or 2 hour conference.
Right.
So we did it, and then I was like, man, it's just like you keep telling them no, and see, I strung them along for a little bit, and then because they feed you,
Yeah.
and then they got to bring the closer guy in,
He's the hard closer guy.
and you're just saying no. It's like he's just like I'm burning time. I got to go to the park. I'm trying to go to Disney, and then it's just wrecking the whole day. But and then the next guy comes and he's trying to close you hard, and then it's funny. By the end of it, I had a trip to Hawaii for the whole family if we signed. And then I knew a person who did it, but he bought like the second closer guy got him, and he bought the timeshare. And I was like, if you held out to the third guy, you could have got a trip to Hawaii.
What's the fourth guy? What's he offering?
I still said no, and we left but you can't. You got to stay to the end to get the thing signed off, so your hotel's comped.
It's weird.
So, but the guy he bought. Where you could stay in it. It's like you don't ever have to pay for a hotel again. You just have to stay at one of their properties and pay this whatever monthly fee.
Mm-hmm.
The last guy's a magician.
But I mean, you'd have.
Tricks you do it.
Make your
But
money disappear.
it pissed him off that he didn't. He's like, because he bought.
Yeah.
He didn't go to guy 3,
That's on him.
and guy 3 was like a full trip to Hawaii, which I didn't get because I didn't sign.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think your kids are stuck with that too.
Oh wow.
Like That's
lame.
Generational.
I think my dad
debt
has one,
scam.
so I'm screwed.
He's got a warehouse full.
Yeah.
He's got a warehouse full of timeshares.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, that was the last time we went to Disney. I want to go again because I want to do the new Star Wars stuff.
I'll never go back.
I've never been.
You've never been to Disney
Dude,
World?
It's so overpriced.
Yeah, but I want to ride the Star Wars, the Resistance. Like there's the Smuggler's Run, and I heard I want to do it. I just wish they would have made Star Wars Land have at least some representation from the original trilogy. But I still want to do those rides. I think when I go to see Bill, we'll go because he's got a season pass or whatever.
Bill.
But
Well,
so that's one. We're winding down. That's it.
Well, we're gonna go back to the 3 twin beds in the back and go to sleep and wake up at 6 a.m. and work on toys.
Yeah.
I think people think that.
Right? It would be cool if we
probably.
built a
Sleep
second
at the
floor
shop.
and we had suites.
We could do timeshares.
We can do time.
No, but
Toy
and then-
timeshares.
And then when you visit, there's a level to stay, and you want the full package, full experience, and then we could have concierge service. So one of us would have to bring their drinks or their food.
What a,
It's only
little dumb waiter.
It's only little bottles of Mountain Dew. That's all we have.
Right. And ramen.
Energy drinks,
Old crackers.
jerky.
All right, jerky. And it was a gas station next door.
That's
So
it.
whatever they got,
Yeah,
you get.
you get
All
it.
right, that's it. We're
Cool.
winding down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll hear you or see you next week.
Next week.
Next week.
We don't sell parts.
Or shit.
Toy Federation.
Finish, baby!